You ready, Toby Dog? Are we ready to go? I don't know if I'm dressed warm enough, though. Jeez, it's cold out. It's so bad. I don't know where my sunglasses are at. Today we're walking out of novel video. I went for the stretchy lead. Good. Hello, fam. Good morning. Good morning. We're almost out the door. Hi, Anastasia. We're almost walking. Door's locked. Dog has got a leash on. I got some gloves. It's just above freezing here. Hold on, Toby. What's that say? Thyra Squisher. How are you today? Oh, from India. Good morning, India. Hey, Anastasia, how's it going? Hey, Fraz, says Anna. Come on, Tobe. The green is greening today. The green is out. It is green. Look at the leaves. Look how big the leaves have gotten already. Hold on, Toby. Look, there's my hand. They've grown so fast, they're really soft. Hey, where am I? We are in Michigan in the USA. Small town north of Detroit. Hey, Share Bear, good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. There's Old Glory waving in the barely breeze. Barely waving. Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. We're going to get out here and do our thing for a few minutes anyway. Try to get a walk in. See if we can stay out of trouble. Hopefully I dressed warm enough. I only have 2 layers on. It's just above freezing. The weather here is crazy. One day you got 60, 70 degrees. The next day you got 30 or 40 degrees. How's everybody's day? How's everybody's night? It's it's morning here. I know at Anastasia's it's evening or afternoon, I'm sorry. Around noon. We'll get our walk in today. We'll get some of it in. I don't know how far we'll get. Ouch. I don't know what it is I do during my sleep. Maybe I must kick my legs around or something. It'd be nice to have a video of my sleeping, of an average night's sleep. I think maybe I kick my legs around or stiffen them up or something. When I wake up in the morning, my knees hurt. They might not be so bad when I go to bed, but when I wake up, they're in rough shape. We got a message yesterday that they're trying, some of the border collie people are trying to build majors down in the Ohio, state of Ohio, at a dog show at the end of the month. Building majors means they're rustling up enough dogs to be there to get so that there's 3-point majors or 5-point wins because everybody needs the 3-point wins and the 5-point wins. or 3-point and aboves. Everybody needs those, they're hard to get. And in order for a dog to have its championship, you gotta have 2 of them. You gotta have 2 3-point or higher wins by 2 different judges. Anastasia says she's chopping and walking with you. Take care. Awesome. Hey, Crystal Marshall. Welcome, welcome. Helena Koya, hiding in the corner. When you greet others, don't forget me. Okay. Welcome, welcome, Helen. I don't really look down at the chat while I'm walking. It's kind of hot. Hey, Struggler. What's going on, my friend? Struggler, Struggler, what's going on? I was just looking at your channels a few days ago. Anastasia and I were discussing you. Uh, that we haven't seen you on the live stream very lately. How's it going, buddy? Hold tight a second, Struggler. Let's get you the. Hey, Toby, come here, buddy. Let's get your blue jacket. I don't know why you don't have one. There you go. Now everybody's the same. Yeah, it's been a minute. I went and looked, and it looked like you hadn't had a live stream in 3 or 4 months. Did you see that EJ's made a few new videos or shorts? I caught one of his live streams about a month ago, I think it was. I haven't seen one since, but I've seen he's got shorts out. We're still doing our thing. We're still doing our thing, Mr. Struggler. How's the fishing going? Ideal Eileen is in the building. What's going on, Ideal? What's new, Eileen? Oh, these guys got like laser sidewalk edging. Look at that. It looks so nice. Come on, Tobus. We're walking up on Al and Theo are up a block ahead of us. Big black dog Theo and my neighbor Al. Hold on, Tobus. Oh, that's too bad, Ideal. It'll be soon. It's already been over a month, hasn't it? We're already into our 2nd month. It'll be soon. Time flies while you're having fun, and it looks like when I see your shows, it looks like you're still having fun, so all is good. Uh-oh, Toby's doing his thing. Whoops. And I don't have a question ready. Nobody answered our question from the other day. It was a question from last year, our first question. The blue bag challenge. Struggler says he's on the road right now, catching up on some stuff. Oh, well, that's good. Everybody's got to take care of business. I'm my stuff's all around me and I can't seem to catch up. And I'm sitting right there. Okay, now I know he went to the bathroom. I didn't see it, but I'm sure he did. Wow. Ow! Toby, hold on a minute. Hold on, Toby. I had to turn away from the wind. You don't want the wind blowing in your face when you're picking up the poo. And always keep your mouth closed because you don't taste it. Wow, this guy's got all kinds of weeds in his yard. Big, massive weeds. Look at the size of that one. It could have pulled that one. Just cut over the top of it. You got a lot of dandelion. This yard used to be nice. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, you always got to wonder when a yard that you. Oops! Don't lose. Trying not to lose my. There it is. Another glove. When you see a yard, you walk past a yard for years and it looks nice all the time, and then all of a sudden it's not looking nice. Something has changed. He's dragging me around this morning, huh? Anthony dropping yeah, dropping the deuce. That's funny. Yes, well, you do a good job of it, Eileen. I always enjoy your live stream. The music, the music is so good. Oh, the singing. It makes for a joyful day. It's even cold inside the house. I turned the furnace off. Hey, 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 hey. I turned my furnace off a few couple of nights ago, and it's gotten cold again, so I don't have any heat on. I yesterday I used a little space heater in the morning because I don't want to turn the furnace back on. Once I turn it off for the year, I don't want to turn it back on. It costs money. I'll just be cold, right? Put on an extra blanket at night. But I'll be doing content on both channels. Good, good. I get it. I I'm kind of feeling that way myself these last 3 months. The 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 struggle, hey? The struggle to get monetized to me was so great. It was took so much effort that once I hit it, it was like, oh, like Gogo was talking this week, on Sunday. You got monetized, now you slow down. Yeah, it's been a minute since I posted a video. It's been half a minute since I posted a short. My brain just doesn't have it. I just don't have any ideas right now for any of that. But we're doing live streams at least 4 or 5 a week. I feel we're covering it. We're not knocking down 1,000 hours WH a month anymore, but we're not slouching that bad. Lolo, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Anna says, Thanks, Anthony. We'll be watching. Please do it. Whenever I see Titlepro, I remember you. That's why I was asking him about you. Yeah, we talk about you every once in a while. You're the reason that I met these guys. You introduced me to Helen and Anna and JD, Damalola. and we've been great friends since. Isn't it beautiful out? It's a great day. I don't know what kind of trees these are, but they got flowers. Maybe they're chestnut or acorn trees. I don't know. They're not fruit trees. They must be nut trees, right? I've got a nut tree in the yard, a black walnut. I used to have two, but I had one taken down 3 years ago. I think it's been already 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago probably. And the guy that cut my tree down, he cut down one, two. He cut down three trees in my yard. Several months later, it might have even been the next summer, he fell. He fell out of a tree, and he's been laid up for a long time. He didn't fall out of my trees. He fell out of somebody else's trees. That's funny. Those two dogs, they get worked up. They get to fighting each other. Oh, look, a little bird egg. Toby, slow down, Toby. Slow down. Yep, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Too bad a guy's got to work. I got to work today. Too bad. I can't. Hopefully, I'm still able to move when I can and when I retire. Hopefully, I'm still able to walk around. It's a bummer you got to work your whole life before you can relax. They should let you relax first and then work you till you die. Give you your retirement money from age 20 to age 40, and then from 40 on you work till you die. No more retirement. That way you can enjoy it. Yeah, Anthony was the destiny connect. Ouch, is the destiny connector, isn't he? Yeah, we made fast friends. Toby Dog. Come on, Toby Dog. Yeah, we're g- I'm lining up to go to dog show at the end of the month at in the state just south of us. It's only 20 minutes south of Detroit, if that, probably about that. So it's real close, but yet it's out of state. I was saying earlier that I got a Facebook message from a group of border collie people they're trying to get enough people registered at that show so that the dogs can earn big points. It'll be a big point show for the border collies. So last night I sent a message to the groomer. I can't show Toby without the groomer because the groomer does all the grooming work to make him beautiful. I don't know how to do it. Uh, I could bathe him and brush him out. That's about it. As far as the trimming and what to trim and where, he would just have to go the way he is if I can't get him in there. But anyhow, uh, I gotta wait till she gets back to me. To once she confirms that she can do him at the end of the month, then I'll sign up for the dog show. I've got another week before the entries close. Blessing struggler. Hi, Mina. Welcome, welcome. Mina. Hey, hey. This boy's look at that. No matter what leash I got out, he's at the end of it. We're gonna put a stop to that right now. Hey, come here. We're gonna put the leash around him. Oh, it should slow up a bit. Hey, that usually does the trick. But I hate to do it because it pulls on his hair. Look, he's a calm dog now. I did what's called a leash wrap, where I wrapped the leash around his rib cage and brought it up on the top. See, so when he pulls against it, it tightens up around his ribs. The collar he's got on tightens up somewhat. It's some kind of training collar, but it doesn't affect him. He'll still pull no matter what he's doing. But when you put the leash wrap on him like this, it usually slows him down from the hard pulling. Yeah, he's a good boy. Who are we talking to today? Mohawk Gaming. How's it going, Mohawk Gaming? Mohawk, are you in the New York area, Pennsylvania area, USA? Mohawk. That's where the Mohawks are, isn't it? The area where I'm at, where I live, is where Chippewas and the Hurons were. We got two casinos nearby that are both owned by Chippewas. I don't know what they are up at the Sault Ste. Marie. I don't know what they're probably Chippewas. I don't know. Don't start me lying. But in Mount Pleasant, there's another casino over there and a reservation actual, and they're Chippewas. Yeah, a lot of Indian names around here as well. Yeah, just outside of Connecticut. Oh, that's pretty close. I had the region guessed, right? I remember I had a driving job in 2016, 2015, 2014 to 2016. It spanned like a year and a half in between those years. And I had deliveries up in the East Coast like there up there. I think the Connecticut. I think it was like some naval research base or something there that I delivered to. It was it was it was some kind of submarine engine or something like that. It was a small engine. It powered something in a nuclear submarine, and I hauled it from wherever to Connecticut, some shipyard. There it is. We have a naval submarine base. Yep, I was there one time. I made a delivery and then I was out of there. Connecticut. I had never been on vacation up that way or nothing. like New York, I've driven through New York 3 times, 4 times, but I've never been there to visit. All those East Coast states are like that for me. I've only been through them, never stayed to visit. The closest I worked to was West Virginia, other than driving, where I drove through all them states. You can have them. I don't want them. Michigan's bad enough, but like New York, oh my god. New Driving through New York, oh, it was the worst thing ever. I got literally forced off the road to keep from crashing into people. They were that wild there. When I had that driving job, I kept getting the Detroit to Laredo routes, and it was one of those, hot shot vans, they call it, where it's underweight, so it doesn't have dual wheels, the big Sprinter vans. No dual wheels, and the tag is under whatever the weight is for a commercial vehicle to have to go through the weigh stations. So it was, they call it hot shot transport, and, we were expected to just drive. No brakes, no nothing, just drive, no matter what it is. So I was driving, I don't know, 32 hours, Detroit to Laredo, 30 hours straight, 32 hours straight, frequently. Yeah, the trucks by weight and by tag didn't have to deal with weigh stations. This asshole saw people on the street, but still parked crossing the sidewalk. What a jerk. That's my pet peeve is jerks blocking the sidewalk. Look at that. Dumbasses. I was too busy talking and looking at the screen. I wasn't paying attention. I should have yelled out. That is in Groton. Really nice neighborhood, clean sidewalks. Oh yeah, that's always clean here. This neighborhood anyway. There's a neighborhood, one of the neighborhoods I grew up in. They built a McDonald's there in that neighborhood about a McDonald's and a Taco Bell. Oh, a good 10 years ago at least. And that neighborhood's full of fast food wrapper trash. Cups smashed everywhere. But yeah, our town's usually pretty clean. When our friend Anastasia takes us for a walk in Kenya where she lives, I'm amazed at how much trash is on the road. There's trash everywhere on the street. And it's like, the road just piles up higher and higher from the trash. You know what I mean? The trash is like built into the road, into the side of the road. It's everywhere. Hello, Wamoyo. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Lindy Bodibi. Welcome, welcome. Haha. Haha. See, with the leash wrap, Toby didn't get away from me and didn't almost pull me down. I got the leash wrap going. I had really good control of him on that one. For that rabbit, there's a squirrel over there running. You see the squirrel too? You see the rabbit and the squirrel, Toby? It's a wonder I can hang on to you. It's a wonder I can hang on to you. Oh, you can see the leash wrapped around his ribs. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Sometimes you gotta give them the leash wrap because when they're out of control, like he's trying to pull me down the street this morning. Don't get me wrong, he's a great dog, but he's got a quirk that he wants to pull when I got a hold of the leash. He doesn't pull when the dog trainers from school have a hold of the leash, but he pulls when I got a hold of the leash. Here's a really nice neighborhood. Look at that place there. Look at that nice little tree in the front yard. Isn't that nice? The little short one, little short red one. Who knows how to play? Who knows how to play? Hey, come here. Come here. Who knows how to play? Anastasia? Wilmorio? Can you play the hopscotch? I know how to play, but my knees, my hop doesn't hop. We're luck. Hey, we're lucky to be just walking the dog. We're not going to sign up for the agility classes. We did the one, and the final day of the class, we had to run the agility course that had 12 stations in it, 12 things you had to jump over, through, or tunnels, teeter-totter, stuff like that. And halfway through the first one, the person has to run and to get the dog to go over this stuff to point it out. You know what I mean? You got to run alongside your dog to get them moving through it. And halfway through the first run, I made 3 runs. Halfway through the first run, I realized that I can't do this. And then the second and third run confirmed it. I can't run around like that. It's enough running around the confirmation ring. Thanks, Lindy. He is a beautiful dog. He got his hair and nails did a couple of weeks ago. 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? But he still looks good. He looks good for a while after his trips to the salon. Now we're walking by. These are all over these are all over my town. Tubby's Pub, a bar everywhere. There's bars everywhere. Look at that nasty. That's from their kitchen cook the grease trap, huh? These bars in our town are terrible. They're smelly. Some of them have the carpet from 1970s still in them. I don't know what what attracts people to go to the bar and spend money. They charge, if you bought that beer at the grocery store or at the party store, it'd be less than half the price they charge you at the bar. I don't get it. Nothing good happens after dark in a drinking establishment. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, kiddies, stay away from it. That's the devil. We haven't had our live stream at night the last couple nights. 2 nights ago, I just fell asleep right after dinner, and last night, same thing. I fell asleep after I ate, and next thing I knew, it was 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I just said, "To heck with it." Due to crowd sizes, we've been only doing our live stream on Monday through Thursdays the last month or so. Putting on those nightly live streams, even though they run themselves most of the time, you still got to be there taking care of them. If you're starting it at dinner time, that messes up dinner time, and you gotta monitor them. Lindy says, I'm gonna knock off now. Take care. Thanks for coming by, Lindy. I sure appreciate your time. Thanks for coming to visit. Hey, looks like 22nd Street. No doubt, wasn't it? Are you are you here in this town? That'd be great. I don't know any local YouTubers. I think the nearest person on YouTube that I've talked to is Flint. Come on, Tobes. Yeah, that was Kosciuszko at 3_2. Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching us from? Are you here in town? That'd be great. That'd be great. Are you here in town and do you got a dog to walk? The dual dog walking live stream. That would be great. Yeah, you're on Garfield Avenue near the Boost Mobile. Gotcha. Oh, you got a dog to walk? We can walk that far. We can walk that far. It's not a problem. Have you got a dog to walk? We'll come and walk down and walk with you. You want to walk with us? We can we can do a live stream to the world near the Boost Mobile. Hey, are you a content creator? 3_2? I'll just call you Trey. How's that? Is that okay? What is this chat? This chat is about nothing. The chat is about I'm walking this dog every morning and we just talk about what's going on around us. Sometimes we talk about what's going on in the world, but very rarely because politics is usually too touchy of a subject. Politics, religion, what else is there in the world? No, I work at Muffler Man. No doubt. I got a heat shield that's rattling, making noise. I will make an appointment. Too cool. Yep, that's where we are. That's where we were anyway. Let me give you Blue Jacket 3-2. Add as moderator, standard. Anybody you see here on the channel with a blue jacket, feel free to connect with them. They're all content creators. They're all really great people, and they're from all over the world. Anna and Helen are in Kenya. Wamoyo is in Sweden. Uh, Anthony is in the New York area. Somebody else was just telling us that they live in Connecticut. EU 5563. Ask for Fred, I'll get you the discount. Awesome. Yeah, I got a heat shield rattling. I hope it's a heat shield and not I've never had a car with the main bearing, is that what it's called? With the bearing rattling? I don't know if they do. I'm no mechanic, but in my mind I'm thinking it's got to be a heat shield. What else rattles like that? I'm hoping that's what it is. My truck has 323,000 miles on it. 323,000. So it's due for something. It's due for something to be rattling. I've been super lucky. I've only had to put, in the 323,000 miles I'm on my 3rd transmission, and, I had to replace just bolt-on stuff, uh, and a computer, radiator. Those are the main things I had to change, and the steering, the steering s the steering system, not tie rods and all that, yes, of course, but the steering box, I had to replace that too. It was having problems at one point, but still, all in all, it was cheaper than buying a whole 'nother vehicle. Yogesh Kumar, what do I do? I do research work. I work from home. I just sit on a computer all day, researching records and through databases and typing reports, gathering up information and leave it, leave it. But every morning I take this dog for a walk, usually, unless it's too cold. We go for a walk, and this is our morning live stream. We talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. Usually it's just me rambling on about, I remember this spot and I remember what happened there. I remember this, I remember that. Used to be's. We get a lot of used to be's here too. Hey Carl, how's it going? Yogesh Kumar, what's new with you? Carol Taylor, hello, hello. Middleton, New York. Oh, we're not that far apart. We're in Michigan. We're 100 miles north of Detroit. Small town USA. You see the grass is growing and the leaves have popped. There's color in all the trees. There's flowers everywhere. My apple tree didn't make it through the winter, but the peach tree did. And the peach tree's got all kinds of blooms and blossoms on it. We'll have peaches this year. No apples, but we will have peaches. This weekend I will go down and I will pick out a new apple tree and get it home and get it planted. I'm not gonna mess around. They make cherry trees. Well, they got these tall bushes that grow cherries too. Same things. They're the exact same thing. They just grow like bushes like those arborvitaes ahead of us. I'm looking at those too. Yeah, that would be nice to have cherries that you can reach. I've got relatives that have cherry trees in their yard, but they're the big cherry trees. And you gotta climb up there to get them. I like low-hanging fruit, right? The easy stuff. Yeah, the heat shield will start to crack if it's made of aluminum and rattle around. Yeah, that's I'm hoping that's what the problem is. It's when I'm in the drive-through or taking off from a stop sign, stop light from in front of the house. That first gear when you're first taking off, I'll get a metally rattle sound. It's a quiet morning out here today. We're on we're on Madison. There's hardly any traffic crossing Madison. We walk all over. Our last walk, we walked over to the river. Over on the river walk. We do a lot of walking on there too, both sides of the river. We do the river walk in Saginaw. We go all over doing our thing. Doing our thing. It's not for everybody, but it's for some. We do an overnight live stream too that's, half the time it's music playing, soothing music, sleeping music, and the other half of the time it's, the ASMR to help you sleep. I call it the sleep stream. Toby dogs. Hey, look at me. He don't look. Hey, look what I got. Oh, come here, look what I got. Come here. No, he don't look. He doesn't pay me any attention when we're walking. Isn't that funny? Is it hot? Is it hot in Kenya today, Anna? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Come on. Hey, does anybody need a shopping cart? Does anybody need a shopping cart? Got one for you. I'll sell it to you cheap. How was the weather today in Kenya, Anastasia? Walking Toby. I'm just basically hanging on to the leash. He's actually walking me. I like this yard right here. They've got like 6 or 8 fruit trees in here. And I think they got grapevines too. Those are all fruit trees. All different kinds of fruits. Pretty awesome. He's got a bunch of them. What time have we got? We got 10 more minutes, fam. 10 more minutes. We'll go one more block, take a left, and head back home. Time to get to work. I'll be 10 minutes late. It's already 8 o'clock right now. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Anastasia says for morning it was warm, but now it's getting cold. The sun was very hot around 10 a.m. Mod DF, what's going on? Hello, hello. Welcome to our morning walk. We're just doing our thing. Toby just did his thing. That means I got to do some cleanup. It's the blue bag time. Dee 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 dee. We need our own little music for the blue bag. Blue bag music. It's time to pick up after Tobosaurus. If we don't, we hey, we leave no mess behind. But the grass is so tall I can't see it. The grass is so tall here that I can't find his mess. Tell me, can you see it? Can anybody see it? I know he went, but I can't see it because the grass is so tall. So the bag goes back in the pocket. The bag goes back in the pocket. We're gonna have to miss that one. Bumming. Can't win them all. Every once in a while you gotta leave. Every once in a while you gotta leave one behind, right? Toby, look at all the pretty flowers. Tulips. Tulips everywhere you look. Tulips. Tulips and something else. I don't know what these are. Purple tulips. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome. How are you today? Uh-uh. We're looking at flowers. Flowers. Flowers and flowers. Come on. Come on, we're going this way. We're going this way. We're supposed to turn back here, remember? I just wanted to take the people to see the flowers. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Does anybody have special plans this weekend? It is Friday, correct? I think so. Does anybody have special plans this weekend? Parties, weddings, birthdays, anniversaries. We don't have anything going on except for garden work. This weekend we got to get our garden together. Me and Toby. The lawn kid, I haven't seen him in over a week. He stopped by and the grass was wet, so I told him to come by the next day and he was like, you think you could pay me today for tomorrow?" And I usually do, so I gave him some money and I haven't seen him since. The kid never came back the next day to cut, nor the next week. It's happened before. That's all right. Poor kid, he's got a lot going on. But I got another fella that comes and usually gets my garden together, helps me get it together. He does all the lifting and I stand there and tell him what needs to be done. And I do all the measuring when it comes to measuring out all the natural ingredients that I add to the dirt every year. My dirt started out as peat moss and vermiculite and uh, composted manure. And every year I'd use 7-gallon grow bags. And every year I dump the bags out and add more nutrients like uh, bone meal, uh, worm castings, um, chicken poo, different all natural stuff, all organic, and then remix all the dirt up again refill the bags, and then we're ready to go. I like to do that like a month before I plant. That way the nutrients that I'm adding to the soil have time to break down and become uh where the plants can eat them. Because when you fertilize, the plant just doesn't eat it all of a sudden. They gotta wait for the they gotta wait for it to break down. You gotta wait for it to break down. That's like I also use fishing like if you threw whole chunks of fish in with your plant, it would be that fish would have to decompose before the nutrients were available for the plant. I've got this stuff, it's called fish emollient. That's like fish juice, and I feed that's one of the fertilizers I use, the fish juice. Anna says no plans this weekend, only on Sunday. I'll attend worship experience. That's good. Somebody's got to go there. Pray for the rest of us that don't go. Hey, Elizabeth. We are out walking and walking, walking. Now we're headed towards the house. Here's another bar that's close to my house. This one's called BMO's. They've got bands 6 nights out of the week. Ooh, almost fell down. Uh they have live music six days out of the week. I've never been. it's about it's about 4 to 6 blocks from my house, and I've never been to come to watch the music. I'm really not one to go to. I'm not really. I'm really not one to go to the bars. It's not something I normally do. I've wanted to. I want to come down here and listen to this cool music, but then you got to deal with drunk people, and I don't like being around drunk people. They can't talk and they breathe. They breathe on you. Yuck. Too drunk to talk and they can't breathe and they breathe on you. They don't know when to be quiet or when to leave you alone, so I don't go. There is one there is one bar I've been to a couple times in the last several years, and it's sometimes I meet some fellas for lunch there because they got really good food. But that's about it. I don't even remember the last time that I had a drink. I'm not anti-drinking or anything, but if you drink too much, I guess you shouldn't. Some people shouldn't drink. We'll leave it at that. But I'm not against it. I still buy bottles. I just bought a special bottle of uh Four Roses. They had some special flavor out, and I picked it up. It's in a box. I picked that up. It'll never get opened. I've got moonshine jars from when I worked in Kentucky over 10 years ago. I got those stashed away. Those will never get. It'll be when I die, the kids will drink them. You know what I mean? Haha. Yeah, there's a lot of alcohol that's sitting at the house unopened. There you go, Wamoyu. Look, a street sweeper. That's special for Wamoyu. Wamuyu. Wameo. Yes, the breath. And they don't keep quiet. Exactly. Yeah, no snow nowadays, but it's still cold like there's snow. This morning it was 3 degrees above freezing when we came out of the house. Here for water freezes at 32 degrees. We're on the Fahrenheit scale. And it was 35 when I left the house this morning. If it was gonna be down to 32 again, I'd have to cover up that peach tree. It was 32 one day. Was it this week or the end of last week? I went out and built a little shed a little plastic house around my peach tree to keep it from getting frost on it because it got down to 32 degrees. It's like, not this year. It happened last year to us and we didn't get any fruit. So this year, I took precautions. When it freezes after the flowers are out, that'll wipe out your whole crop. Yeah, no snow. No snow, but lots and lots of lots and lots of these. Lots and lots of flowers everywhere. Flowers everywhere. No, we're not going that way. There's a squirrel feeder over here to my right. I'm not gonna go that way. I don't need the torture. Toby goes nuts. Friday, 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 Friday. Thank you everybody for coming for a walk with us. I sure appreciate you taking your time uh and spending your time here. I sure appreciate you. Thanks for the conversation. It makes the walk that much better. Come on, come on. We're at the end. When we get up to the porch, I'll sit down and we'll put the raid on. I don't know who's I don't set the raid ahead of time because I don't know who's gonna be live, but we'll get it together. Is anybody in the crowd gonna be starting the live stream in the next few minutes? And we'll bring the raid to you. We will bring the raid to you. If not, I'll pick someone off the list when I get there. We've got the knock on wood. Knock on wood, we've got the rating from the cell phone down to a science. The trick is to leave you know how you can leave multiple web pages open at the same time and then you just sort through them. You got to leave one open on the YouTube studio and just leave it open. That way you can hello, hello. You got to leave one open. That way you can always get to it and you won't get stuck going to the app, the studio app. That's what messes everybody up is that studio app. You just got to cancel out every time it asks you. It'll ask you twice. Do you want to go to the app? Nope. You want to go to the app? Nope. Now that it's rained, I can put my grass seed down. The ground, it's hard in some spots. I was contemplating whether I needed to have it rototilled first before I put the grass seed down. It loosened up a little bit from the rain. Maybe it can just get raked. It only needs the top inch to be loose. Maybe I can just rake it. Hey Nate, welcome, welcome. Love outside there. Looks cool. Not hot, not here very hot already. Oh, not here. It's very hot there already. Yeah, it's like probably 40 degrees now. It was only 35 Fahrenheit when we left the house. Let me get out of the sunlight and we'll look at Well, look at our peach tree. You can see there's all the little peaches growing. There are little peaches growing everywhere. See all the little red flowers? We'll have peaches all over this tree. Can't wait. Can't wait. Apple tree's gone. Peach tree. Ooh, look at that grass. It's so green. Look at that grass, fam. Look at that grass. No weeds. Not a weed anywhere. But this guy has to get trimmed too. I think I'm usually every year this corner bush I go at it with hand snips, the little shears. But I think this year I'm just gonna cut it like square, like with uh hedge trimmers. I'm just gonna take the hedge trimmers to it. Usually I cut it so it looks like it's growing natural and hasn't been cut into a shape, but there's just so much of it. Anyhow, we made it home. We made it home alive. There's so much yard work to do. There's so much garden work to do and flower work, but it's still too cold out. It's still too cold for this area. Erwin Curtis says they can just minimize this YouTube window and open a Google window too. Yeah, that's what I do. I just flick this one up and open up open my browser up because it's always got a YouTube page on it, the YouTube Studio page. That's the way to do it. Anna says Elizabeth is the one who was young. She was shocked and then she became animated and loud. Has anybody got a place they want to go see for the raid? Otherwise, I'm gonna go right now and I'll pick one out. Oh, I missed this one. Anna says, like on Sunday, I was in the same church with a drunkard, or in the same row with a drunkard. He was singing and making noise. That's funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's funny. Yeah, even if I've had too much to drink, I don't want to be around drunks. Where are you watching us from, Erwin? Erwin Curtis, new friend? Oh, it's dinner time at Eileen's. You know where Eileen's at. She's in the Philippines. So she's like 11 hours difference from me right now. Before USA did their time change, she was 12 hours difference. So now she's at 7:20 a.m. or p.m. I'm sorry. Eileen's about to start her show too, I believe. Aren't you, Eileen? But not for 45 minutes or so. Does everybody have Eileen? She's got a great show that comes on. I believe it's at 8 o'clock her time or 9 o'clock her time, and it's 9 a.m. USA time. She comes on singing and it's a meet and greet, chat and connect, and she sings for us too. She's a lot of fun. At Ideal Eileen, take us to Liz Lee's. Okay, I will do that. Ideal says it's 8:19 there. Oh, so you're 12 hours now from the time change. So you were 11 before. All right, fam. Everybody hold tight. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'm not kidding you. I've got this down. We're gonna go check out Liz Lee's. I'll make sure that I'll go make sure I've got her, and that's where we'll go. Okay, fam. Give me like 30. All right, Liz is not rateable. I had to type her in there, and then she came up that I can't raid to her. So we're gonna go someplace else. We're gonna go see EAWG. Everybody knows who that is, right? East Africa Workout Girl. Let's go throw her some love, give her a thumbs up and stick around at least 15 minutes so we're a positive for her analytics and not a negative drag on her analytics. All right, fam? Let's go check out East Africa Workout Girl this morning for a little bit. Thanks everybody for coming to visit. Hey, can we get a raid command? Thanks everyone for coming to visit. I sure appreciate you. We'll get a little more steadier with our live streams so we don't let you down. Thanks to all the members and all the subscribers. Thanks for all the thumbs up. We got quite a few today. One more gives us 30 from my side. One more thumbs up if anybody missed it. One more thumbs up if anybody missed it. That will get us to 30. That'd be a good number for this channel. Hey, thanks for walking with us, Elizabeth. All right, fam, let's go see East Africa Workout Girl. Everybody have a great day. Have a great weekend if I don't see you on the streets. We'll be here. I'm going to be at work. You know how it goes. There it is, Titlepro raid. Thanks, Anastasia. I sit there and I put the YouTube on usually on the one laptop and my cell phone. So I'll have two channels going plus the Ninja Machines in the bedroom playing uh the long live streams. So I'm there, but I don't usually do too much chatting while I'm working because it takes away from my work. But we'll see. Let's go check out East Africa Workout Girl. We'll see you later, fam. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.